Well, howdy folks, it's a beautiful spring day here, late March, and I'm about to ruin it by doing one of the things that I hate doing the most. And I'll just spin you around and show you here. I got this new gimbal. Well, this is a situation that's all too familiar for people that live in a snowy climate and have either a stone driveway or live along a stone road. In my case, I live on a chip and seal road, but there's stones along the edge, and the county loves to displace those loose stones into my yard so that I have to spend an entire day in the spring getting them out. Now, there's a couple different options for getting these stones out. I'm sure you've seen people using the power broom, and those things work great. That's a great option, and I've done that many times. But this year I've got so many stones in the yard that I thought I'd break out an old friend of mine, something I haven't had out in a long time, and see if I can get done really quick without the backache. And I'm gonna take you up and show you what I've got. Only trouble is getting up here. It's a bit of a struggle.
Go, dig, dry, DIY.
So this is my old Sweepster Broom that mounts to the front of my John Deere 318 garden tractor. I've had it about 20 years. I haven't used it in nearly 10. And since there's so many stones this year, I thought it was a good opportunity to get it out of the barn and try it out. As you might have seen, this is way up high in the barn. So that means I gotta have the backhoe to get it down. And I gotta get a garden tractor out and ready to go and get this all mounted up. So this is the only 318 that I have left that has a front PTO, and it's really underpowered, but we'll see if it can get the job done. I haven't started this since I put it away last fall, so I doubt if it starts. Whoa! That didn't take much. I'll take the mower deck off over here so then I can put the broom on over in the shop. For those of you that don't know, this is the tractor that I call Bill because I bought it for a $100 bill and it sure looks the part. I'm going to get Bill hooked up to the Sweepster Broom here, and hopefully there's enough daylight left to do some stone sweeping. Oh! Got it. Finally. I forgot you got to hook up the drive belt before you mount this up, so now I'm trying to take it back off to get the drive belt down in there. Let's see if I can. Okay, now the belt will go on. Belt's got to go down through there. Oh, I got it. Whew. Okay. Now I just got to hook up the hydraulic lines and I'll be all set. I think I use it on the float side. All right, the belt's hooked up, the pins are in, the hydraulic lines are hooked up. I think I'm starting to remember why I don't use this all the time. I like the old equipment because of its affordability and its ease of maintenance and repair. But the newer stuff certainly has streamlined the connection process for all the attachments. You know, I worked up a sweat. Is it worth it? I don't know. You tell me. But I'm ready to go try this thing out. So let's see if it works. We're going to head out here and see if this thing will work. Now these are kind of tricky. You don't want to engage a PTO with it too high in the air because it makes it bind up. And that looks good. And these are kind of tricky to keep engaged with the ground. You can definitely go too deep and scar the ground. So let's see. Not going down anymore. Oh, my chain's too tight. Oh, I can't go up anymore. Oh yeah. This thing is easy to go too deep. I'm gonna go right down my little swale here. Well, we ran out of power. I knew this baby was underpowered. Let's try that again. A little underpowered. Come on, girl. Whoop. It's hard to run. Oh man. This thing's a turd.
Throwing the rocks out?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the stones out.
So you got tired of the other way? I would think that'd tear up the grass.
It doesn't tear up the grass. It just, I don't know. It was a different way of doing things. I thought I'd try it since.
Does it work?
Yeah, it works pretty good. It's just, it was a pain in the butt to get it down, and it's a pain in the butt to hook it up, and it doesn't work as well. And if I had just taken the time to do it with the broom, I'd have been done. I got it out and I tried it again and reminded myself of why I don't use it that often. So I could just get it done with the broom, the power broom, a lot quicker.
I watched your video on there with that tractor time with Tim guy. I tell you.
So I'm trying this for the second time, and the tractor is so low on power. The engine engine is wore out and tired. I can't even keep it going tonight. I'm going to try it 1 or 2 more times for the camera's sake, but wow, this is awful. Bill just doesn't have the power that he used to. He's getting old and he needs a new breath of life. I'm either gonna have to find a new engine or donate his body to science, I guess. Well, I'm gonna go back to the labor intensive way and get it done because I'm running out of time. Well, which one is better? The big Sweepster Broom or the Stihl Power Broom? I think they both have their place. You know, I prefer the Power Broom, but it is laborious. It does take a lot out of you, and it'd be more enjoyable to sit on the tractor and be able to do it. But the way this tractor is right now, needing a new engine, and how the Sweepster doesn't float very well, it doesn't have any wheels, so it's hard to run this thing and get anything consistent. So here's my summary. If I had to do it over again, I wouldn't have taken the time to get the Sweepster down out of the barn had I known or remembered kind of how it was going to be. I would have just sucked it up and stuck with the Power Broom for this year. But you know, I saw a few of these with wheel kits on them, so there's always potential to try something else. I'm not opposed to that. Well, that's enough for me today. It's dark. It's time to put the girls to bed. All right, I want to thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. All right, take care.